God bless everyone. And today's gonna be a little different of a video. Just basically, just me talking to you guys and you guys coming into my life and just understanding that you guys are not the only one, and that just because I post videos and just because I put a smile, that doesn't mean that my problems are not there anymore, right? And I know a lot of us suffer, even I do, of loneliness, especially in this world, and especially how people are now. You might, especially how people right now, like you can't trust anybody, and when you trust them, they just backstab you, or you're just so insecure, and you're just overthinking of what might happen. And I understand you, I'm the same way, but I've learned to trust it and give it all to Him, because He is the truth and He will show me the truth. You get it? And sometimes in my thoughts, I tell myself like, wow, like I'm really lonely, like it's like if I don't text, no one will text, you know? Like you feel that loneliness of like, wow, like no one is like wants to hear from me, you know? But at the end of the day, I tell myself, Lord, but at least I got you. At least I have you by my side, and that's all I need. And that's what gets me pushing. That's what helps me get through the day, and that's what helps me just become a better person. Because solitude is not a weakness. Solitude is a strength where you can perfect and reflect on yourself to work on what you gotta work on, so later on to the future you can overcome it. Solitude is something that is a gift, not a curse, but a gift. Because solitude, you can become the best version of yourself. Like people that are always going out, people that are never alone, they're never gonna understand what they're missing. They're never gonna understand what their problem is, because they're always surrounded by someone. They're always surrounded by things. So they're never gonna have time to reflect on themselves. But when you're really by yourself, you ask yourself, what do I gotta do? How can I be better? What can I do? So you really ask yourself, and you just repeat it to yourself, Lord, how can I be better? How can I follow you even more? And you getting into the word, you praying, you meditating, you fasting every single day. Because even though you might feel alone, it's just temporary, because we're not going to be alone forever. Because in the Bible, it repeatedly says that in this world you will suffer, but in heaven you will have eternity peace. We have to overcome these mountains. We have to overcome the devil putting into our minds, saying that you are alone, you have no one. But at the end of the day, you do, and you have God, and that is all you need. Don't ever depend on someone else for entertainment. Don't ever depend on someone else for, oh, like I gotta talk to this person. Or don't ever depend on someone else saying, oh, this person's not talking to me. Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna stay forever. The end of the day, you never know. They're human. They're gonna make decisions. They're gonna think something today, and then the next day think something else. If you've experienced that before, when someone feels this certain type of way, and then the next day they don't feel nothing. That's why we have to take commitment to God. That's why we have to keep walking. That's why we have to understand that we are not alone, and that's the devil putting thoughts into our mind, trying to get us to feel empty and cold. But I have to understand that God is there with us. And God felt loneliness. God was alone. Jesus was alone. Jesus felt loneliness. But He had the love of His Father. And that's how He got through it. And He finished His mission. So we gotta do the same thing. We gotta fight through it, love Him even more, and finish our mission that He sent us into this earth for. So I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. God bless you. I want you to understand and know that you are not the only one that suffer of loneliness, suffer from depression, suffer of just overthinking and just telling yourself, does no one really care about me? Because I want you to know that God cares about you. God cares about you, and there are many people that even you don't know or tell I care about you, and I don't know you, but I care about you. You know? You have to keep going every single day. You have to keep walking in faith with Him and with His love. Never expect nothing from no one, but only expect things from Him. Because He can make anything possible. Other people can. So, God bless. Love you guys.